everybody, welcome back. Today I'm finally back in the pet room with a new video for you guys. It feels like forever since I have filmed a video in this room, since my last few videos for the most part have been filmed in the living room. So you guys haven't seen the cages or the piggies in quite a while since my last few videos haven't featured them at all. So today I just decided to take some time to show them to you guys so you guys can see how they're doing. They've all been doing great. And also to show you the hedgehog cage so you can see some changes that I have made. I thought you guys might be interested in seeing that, especially since I haven't done a tour of her cage in quite a while. Before moving on to show the hedgehog cage, here are all the piggies for you guys. Here's Mr. Aries and Nimbus nomming on some hay since their hay rack was refilled. And a 5-second tour of their cage. Here's just the cage with a black background and white and pink flowers, and everything else is pretty much the same for the most part. Moving on to the top cage, here's Mr. Shinobi popcorning like crazy. I'm not sure why. And he's just spying on his next door neighbor, being a nosy piggy. You being nosy? You being nosy? He was also having a munch on his hay as well. And his cage looks the same for the most part. And here we see his next door neighbor, Mr. Barbach, rumble strutting, and also being a nosy piggy. Piggy, what you doing? And here's his cage with the cupcake fleece and the potty pads and the hut, and everything else is pretty much the same. And finally, here's our foster piggy, Alvin. He is just munching away on his hay since he absolutely loves it. Oh, you're gonna talk to us? He's extremely adorable. Oh! He has definitely come out of his shell during the past few weeks. He was very confident from the beginning, but it shows a lot more now, which is great. So we're really happy to have him here. He's really sweet, and I think he'll make a great pet addition to the family, to whoever he goes home with, huh? Oh, yeah. So yeah, we're really happy to have him here, and we hope that he gets adopted soon. So yeah, those are all the piggies for you guys that probably wanted to see them since you haven't seen them in a while. Now I'll just move on to show you guys the hedgehog cage. Okay, so now we're at the hedgehog cage. This is what the cage looks like now. Not much has changed. The setup and the size is pretty much the same, but previously my cage, instead of having the walls made out of coroplast, they were made out of linoleum. And the reason I had to use linoleum was because I had not found a sign shop near me that had coroplast available. So I just used the linoleum, and it worked very well for 2 years, and it would have lasted a lot longer if I didn't have to resize my hedgehog cage. I had to resize her cage a few times, and instead of getting a brand new piece of linoleum and doing the whole base and walls again, I had just stuck pieces together of the linoleum with glue and tape, and the base was starting to get weak and the glue and the tape was starting to get weak, so it definitely needed a change. So I decided to make the cage out of coroplast this time. Besides the coroplast, there have been a few new things in the cage, so I'll just start by doing the tour from this corner of the cage. And the first thing you can see here is the little hut. I have been looking for a hut like that for a long time, just to give her a little bit more privacy in this corner of the cage, since I feel that sometimes she can't arrange the shavings the way that she wants to cover all of her. She flattens them out or something, and then I find her the next day sleeping under the wheel, which is not good. I definitely don't want to encourage her to do that and breathe in her urine, so I decided to try this here to give her a little bit more privacy, so we'll see if she likes it or not. Now, I'm not going to pick up the hut to show you guys, but this is actually a cardboard box, and I just decorated it with some stuff that I had lying around. I was going to get a pet store one, but they just weren't the right size, and this one was perfect because it fit over the heating pad, which I have to use at all times because I do have AC in here and it gets chilly. So to decorate it, I just used a few things. I used these file folders that come with different patterns on them. I don't like the colors on the outside at all, so I just use the insides, which are pastel colors and better suit the cage. And then to protect it, I just used the self-adhesive paper that you use to protect books and that kind of thing. And that way, if it gets dirty or anything, which I doubt, I can just wipe it clean and put it back in the cage. The next new addition to the cage are these Hedgehog stickers, which I absolutely adore. I've had them for a while, but had not had time to make the cage, so they had just been lying around for a while, so now I stuck them on there and I think they look absolutely adorable. Moving on to this side of the cage, we just have the chew toy that always hangs from there, which she won't chew on. Hedgehogs aren't chewers, it's just there for decoration pretty much. And we also have the cozy sack in the corner, which she doesn't really use, so I think I may take it out from there at some point. Next in this corner we just have the food bowl and the water, which is pretty much the same, no change there. And then in the middle of the cage you see her usual toys like the tunnels, the little jingly ball, jingly mice. And in the corner, of course, her wheel, which definitely is a necessity and is never missing in her cage. So yes, this is Teasel's new cage. I hope that you enjoyed seeing it. Again, the tour wasn't very long because there wasn't much that changed at all. It's not like I did a layout change or anything, but I hope that you enjoyed seeing the changes, and I think she'll definitely enjoy her new cage for the years to come. Alright guys, I guess that's finally it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the piggies and the changes that I've made to the Hedgehog cage. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to all the subscribers we've gained within the past few weeks and our old subscribers as well. We definitely appreciate every single one of you, and thank you for all of your support. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye bye!